you had to compare this meal to a genre of music, what would it be?
Punk. Reminds me of getting a safety pin put through my cheek like this, which I did for like 12 days in 1982.
Let's go. This is really spicy.
Oh my. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Oh, do I have a treat for you today? Joining me is an all-around culinary genius, a TV host, author, musician, and a good friend, but maybe not after today.
No, maybe not after today, because I don't even know what you're gonna make, but I do know that you're gonna try to kill me. This is all that you've got in here is like an old bagel with bacon in it? That looks like it's 3 weeks old.
That was breakfast.
Well, come on, you gotta cook me something. Call the police.
Well, welcome, Alton.
Hi, thanks for having me, Chef.
So today is all about celebrating Alton Brown.
Really?
Yes. Today is your life journey in spicy food. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Can we just reminisce like the last 24 hours or something?
Oh,
it'll be so much more, it'll be easier, and I remember it.
How is your spice tolerance lately?
In the summertime, I have a harder time with spicy than I do in cold weather.
Really? In Korea, actually, you eat more spicy food in the summer because you're supposed to sweat it out.
You're supposed to sweat, and it evaporates. But see, I live in the South, so sweat never evaporates.
Well, I'm gonna start you off with a snack. This is an ode to, your childhood or the South. And then we topped it with a mix of rainbow peppercorn, chiltepin, and Szechuan peppercorn.
I smell them.
You smell them? And
Very much so.
how do they smell?
It smells like the side of the road. I was born in Los Angeles, but I moved to Georgia when I was 7. Had never seen a boiled peanut before. It used to be something that you bought on the side of the road. There'd be like a little pull-off, and there'd be a big pot.
Does this look familiar?
It does, only you haven't mounted it properly. Here, I'll fix it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
The throw is so deep on this that what you really do is you need to go get like a medicine cap, like from a Tylenol jar, and then you you poke a hole in it and put it onto this so that you don't spill all over the place.
But how did we do? Not impressed. Oh my gosh. You should get that numbing sensation.
You're gonna numb me up so I don't feel the rest of this.
Kind of.
This is my Novocaine, right?
Yes, exactly.
You're gonna have mercy.
So we're keeping with our theme of your Georgia roots. Here's a drink inspired by one of Georgia's classic bands. This one goes out to the one you love. It's called the REM. It's a Reaper Enhanced Martini. Obviously, this is an ode to you. And you directed a music video.
I was the director of photography.
That music video is crazy.
Thank you.
Like a lot of...
There were drugs, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
no,
obviously.
I was not doing drugs because I was doing a technical job, but there was some
really crazy shit happening. I infused the alcohol. It's mostly Reapers.
Can we just do shots?
You might die if you take a shot of this.
I will drink you under the building.
It's not about tolerance. Also, I'm Korean. So just FYI, my blood is made with alcohol. So, oh no. Oh God, wait. Alton, this is not about the tolerance, this is about the spice.
I know what it is. This is about, shutting you up is what this is about. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Okay, this is really, oh my God. Oh my God. What do you think?
The combination of brine with the spice and the infusion is delightful.
You know what? One sip is okay, but I don't know if I can drink this whole.
Really?
I mean, it's like very. Okay, that's for you? All right then, moving on to the next. I know that growing up in Georgia, your grandma was a huge influence in your life and love for cooking.
I know what those are.
These are her biscuits.
What's going on here?
So,
because fat changes everything, as you know.
It does, because I put quite a good amount of chili in there, and it wasn't, getting up to that heat level that I wanted.
Right.
So, I added about 4 Reapers in there, fresh. Well, it's butter, so I don't think this is gonna be something that's gonna whack your palate or anything.
The last time I whacked my palate, I woke up in Tijuana with no money, chained to a bed. There's something else.
Honey.
You makes.
It's not just about straight heat all the time.
Of course
It's
not.
about balancing and making the heat enhance all the other flavors. Can we talk about fried chicken real quick?
Oh, let's. I will seek out Korean fried chicken above all fried chicken.
Koreans really know how to do it well. They fry it, it's like in this huge, like,
Plenty
pot.
of oil. There's a lot of oil.
There's a lot of oil,
So-
and it's always swimming.
Americans from my background have a hard time frying because we were taught for so long that fat is bad that we try to fry in the least amount of oil
That's
as possible.
stupid.
Well, thank
Sorry.
you. Yes. We're a simple people.
Because the less oil,
But
it absorbs
less
it more,
oil
right?
absorbs more because
Yeah.
you can't maintain the temperature. You
Yeah.
need a bunch of oil at a temperature with a smaller amount of food.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's kind of hot. What are you doing?
Nothing?
I don't know if I would do that if I were you.
That's the difference between you and me. Okay, there we go. I'm the best guest ever.
Here we go. Oh. What's that? Oh, okay. I'll make you another martini. Do you want another martini?
No, I'm drinking yours because you're cooking.
Okay. All right. We're about ready. We can start with the good stuff. What?
It's tasty.
Every time I turn around, you're making some sort of trouble.
That's delicious.
Do you like that?
Yes.
Yeah?
What? Tell me.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna get the paper towels
Wait.
because I
You
grew
gonna
up.
do-
I grew up in a trailer, and that's just what we.
Do you remember when we met? If you remember the finale of Iron Chef on Netflix,
Do you even remember what you cooked that day?
of course. This was the tailgate, which is why I served the wing. It's stuffed with my grandma's dumpling recipe. So it's a dumpling and a wing combined. You didn't get to try this
I
one.
didn't, no.
Yeah. And then we serve it with like, you know, a little bit of a spicy sauce.
A little bit,
A little bit.
as in a quart. This smells amazing,
Pork, kimchi,
right?
and tofu.
I love the texture and consistency of the stuffing. This is the spiciest thing that you have fed me. The skin is perfectly done, the chicken's perfectly done, the pork is perfectly done, and the tofu is doing everything that it's supposed to do. But there's this gravy, and it's incredible. What's in there?
Smoke it in. He sent me over this crazy pepper X mash. So pepper X is now the hottest chili in the world. You can't eat it. Like you can't consume it. Like Bill
It's in
over
there.
there.
Hi, Bill.
Well, he ate one and threw up, so it's like that. So you can't
What did
eat
you?
pepper
What
X.
else had you had in that day that was in the vomit when you threw up?
Continental breakfast from a Holiday Inn.
Well, that's what made you throw up. You didn't throw up from the Chili's. You threw up from the freaking continental breakfast at the Holiday Inn.
You were a cinematographer.
I was.
Did that have any effect on how Good Eats was created? Like,
Every effect.
Oh, really?
Yes. Everything that ended up in Good Eats came from the fact that I was a career filmmaker and all the people that I worked with were filmmakers. Even if you didn't care anything about food, you would still be entertained.
well, speaking of Good Eats, you did an episode on this very specific dish.
Oh,
You really love bibimbap.
I do.
I have all the colors of the rainbow here for you. We are heat eaters.
Well, you haven't really fed me anything really hot yet, but I know it's coming.
What?
You've been gentle. Think you should kick it up. Talk us through it.
Everything here has been either dried, pickled, or fermented.
Oh,
So the one that you had is cucumber kimchi.
So
We added a little bit of Carolina Reaper powder. Is that spicy?
that's Reaper powder?
Yeah. What do you think? Is
I didn't expect it to be so mild. I thought Reapers were hot.
I ate something really spicy.
You ate something really spicy?
I don't
You
know
okay?
what that was. Yeah, I'm good.
You're a little off because you haven't had enough alcohol to balance.
What? I drank 2 martinis. That's
Two?
crazy.
I drank 2 martinis before I changed the fuel rods in my nuclear reactor.
Does alcohol cancel out the spice or something?
It makes you not care.
It makes you.
I want to talk about that stuff.
This stuff? I don't know if you should have it by itself. I almost killed Bill. Like, that's a.
Don't.
Alton.
I'm a professional. I can smell what this is. And no, I'm not just going to thrust this into my mouth. That is the lighter fluid.
This is called 볶음 gochujang. So it is, yeah, it's gochujang, which is traditionally in
Yes.
bibimbap. But we make the gochujang with some beef, so ground beef. And then this is with the pepper X mash. I'm gonna let you, enjoy that for a second.
That's the hottest thing you've fed me. That's hot.
Yeah.
Do something with that. That is hot.
Oh my gosh,
Now
that makes your
now
head
we've-
tingle.
Hot as it is, the flavor
That's pretty
is
good.
extraordinary.
Right?
It's like an entire cow got cooked down in there. How did you do that? I don't think that would be exciting to most people. That would only be painful to most people.
Pain is pleasure, though.
Pain changes the way you perceive other things.
Okay.
But the pain and pleasure is pleasure. That's some messed up shit.
So this bibimbap is a very nostalgic dish for me.
Tell me all about it.
I know that you had another career and you were a pilot once in your life.
Yes.
Oh,
sorry.
Don't touch this.
Yes.
It's super
No,
hot. Pretty
pain
hot.
is pleasure, Chef.
Pain is pleasure. For me, going to Korea every year since I was little, they serve bibimbap on the plane. I think bibimbap is one of the most umami dishes that you'll ever have. Look at how beautiful that is.
It's
though.
gorgeous. How do you do that on an airplane?
So they don't do it with the stone.
Okay.
They just serve bibimbap, regular bibimbap.
So it's like pre-made.
But it's one of the best bibimbaps you'll ever have. It's the Korean airline bibimbap. And for some reason, when you're eating that in air on your trip to Korea, it just tastes so much better.
There's been a lot written about flavor at altitude. The way that the flavor profile changes because our blood oxygen levels change.
Okay.
Because the reduced pressure changes the way we perceive things, and also dehydration because most airplane air is drier than the Sahara Desert.
Right.
We're talking about 12% and under of relative
So
humidity.
dry.
Acidity gets increased in the air, and umami gets increased in the air.
Oh, but not
But not sweetness and sour, the things that go down.
You know, what's interesting is that they say that astronauts always want a hot sauce because that's what they can taste. They can't taste anything else.
Yes, little bottles of Tabasco sauce on
Yeah.
the space station are like gold. I think that what's so lovely about this dish, conceptually and in its execution here, is again balance.
Balance.
Now, that red bumpy goop
Do you need more?
get away from me.
Okay,
yeah, hop on in there.
I gotta
in there.
taste a bite because I can't trust Alton anymore. Like I
Really? But,
Oh,
like I've lied to you? Are you coughing?
and because it's like hot in temperature.
It's hot as shit. You
The
burst.
temperature makes it worse. The spicy.
Yes. The receptors that are feeling the capsaicin, what is it, the TRPV1 receptors, are the same sensors that sense actual physical heat. So all you're doing is compounding the misery. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Can we go have ice cream now? Because that would be the only thing that would fix this.
Well, do you not want another bite, or you're done?
That is like not okay. What is this?
It's the perfect antidote.
What
it's
kind of ice?
rice ice cream.
It's rice cream.
Rice. So it's made with like rice cakes and grain powder. I feel like the perfect antidote is actually using chilies.
You made a chili caramel.
Yes, this is a gochujang caramel.
So you've added more heat.
More heat, but it's a sweet heat.
I mean, it's got a lot going for it here. One, it's cold physically. Two, there's fat, which can kind of blend with the capsaicin, but also it's got casein in it, protein, that can act like kind of a detergent to kind of wash away or pull the capsaicin out of those receptors.
What are you doing now? You just want to add everything to your martini.
I'm making a float. Yes.
Well, I hope you enjoyed yourself a little bit.
Right up till about 5 minutes ago. Thank you for lunch.
Thank you. Thank you
You're
for
amazing.
being here. Hope you enjoyed it.
Such a good chef.
What you got going on?
Me?
Alton.
I have a brand new live tour show coming up in February. I have that book, Food for Thought, which will actually be hardback. That's for you. You can
This
have
is
that
for
one.
me. You have to sign it.
I will. I even brought a pen. That is a collection, my first collection of essays, which will one essay is all about martinis. You'll like it, which will be out also in February. Oh, and
And
drawings.
illustrations.
That's when I got attacked by a giant thing of dough that I put into a dumpster in the summer in Atlanta.
Because you're
So-
also an illustrator.
well, yeah.
and
There's
the
some dark side.
pilot, and the
jeez.
musician, and the
And I'm a
cinematographer,
really
and the chef,
crappy
and
musician. I suck.
Thank you.
Yeah, I did.
You are now part of the Heat Eaters Club, the Heaties.
I'm a Heaty?
Congratulations.
Did I pass?
Yes. Pass. Welcome to Heaties.
And now, I just want to remind everyone of the Johnny Cash song, Ring of Fire.
Hey guys, it's Esther from Heat Eaters. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and for more episodes, click here.